Morris. Working with Gobert. Pull up for three. First field goal in a Wolves uniform. Making his presence felt already. Gobert casting a shadow over Norman Powell. Right.
When the Clippers took the lead, a couple James Harden threes, they had a letdown. It's been great here though in quarters 3 and 4.
Showtime in LA.
If he gets cut off, he's not trying to overwork the defense or dribble too much. He's just finding the open guy.
Morris with the steal.
I was taught that by Bill Russell, by the way, when I played for the Houston Rockets early in my career. One of the things that Bill Russell...
Little Euro, kick out, Alexander Walker, got a three.
The biggest difference between his game now and earlier in the season is that happy 9th birthday.
Right on cue, Wolves get a turnover. Now a three!
That's a little present.
Happy birthday, Lamar.
They've moved the basketball as Jaden McDaniels is going to come back in for Nah right now, but just a great job by Minnesota. Get out running, getting in transition, getting an easy hoop. 9-0 advantage in fast break points for Minnesota in this game here early on.
Morris throwing it up. Oh, Gobert! Going up.
You gotta love it, Michael. Great pass that time. The top of Rudy's jump. He couldn't have gone any higher.
Morris on the drive. Kick out. McLaughlin got a three. And the hilarious part of that possession.
That's gonna be huge right there.
Morris, outside look. Why did they leave Naz Reid open? He can hit that.
Naz Reid and the dime that's delivered. He gets the seams right there, and the seams were delivered.
He could have called a friend at dinner.
Clippers to the limit during that homestand too in Memphis, and that was a heck of a ball game.
Morris counted and put him on the line.
The corner. Monte just puts it on the floor. Jordan Goodwin picks up the foul here. Nice move. He doesn't look like a 19-year-old, does he?
Oh, nice bounce pass. Edwards!
Top of that screen. How about this? I mean, that's throwing somebody open right there. That's how you do it. Good back cut by Ant, too. That hard hedge by Sabonis is going to be troubled. That's really a good pass right there.
Reed, outside look. Monte Morris for three.
He needed that.
Pass out. Morris! Outside to Reed, through pair, finds Murray for three, too strong, rebound Gobert, quickly ahead to Morris, Morris to Alexander Walker with a 1/10 of a second on the third quarter clock.
That's all Minnesota had before these two. What a play by Naz Reid.
Another turnover, 5th for Indiana. Monte Morris, left hand, laying it in for two. Edwards throwing it out. Morris, right hand push shot is good.
Minnesota's getting twisted up in pick and roll coverage right now.
Backing down George, triple teamed. Morris to Edwards. Back to Morris, long range triple, good!
Had to take that. The Denver Nuggets themselves said at the end of the championship run that Minnesota was the team that gave them the most problems.
Yes. Well, Bruce Brown specifically saying that. Nuggets turn it over. Alexander Walker inside, laying it home.
If you don't have Rudy Gobert in your team, you know, teams are forced into coverage like that, and so nice take there by Monte.
And pushing it ahead himself, nearly lost the handle.
Minnesota's only up by 5 in this game, but they...
J-Mac again, boom!
Ant hasn't scored yet, but he does have 3 assists.
Thompson, stolen. Morris running down the lane, laying it in for two. Wiggins passed it right to Gobert. Morris the other way. Conley Back to Morris. Fires the three. Wolves on top. Ball. Blocked by Morris. Spin by Alexander Walker. Conley for three. Cash!
Great defensive play by Monte Morris. Denies Chris Paul. How about Nikhil sifting his way through traffic, fighting Mike Conley, who knocks down. Fits right in with Draymond Green and his ability to get guys open on the perimeter with his screening.
Just like his father did for Reggie Miller.
Absolutely.
Lob. Gobert! The flush!
Nicely executed play out of the timeout, and Rudy Gobert. And you trade Jaden McDaniels for Nikhil Alexander-Walker is one of the best trades in the NBA, Michael, when you trade one great defensive player for another.
Conley, bottoms. Edwards, outside look. Alexander Walker. No, another offensive board. Gobert, the hustle. Morris, mid-range pull-up. Yes.
It's the opposite of the game that he had in Chicago. He just 1 of 5, had 3 points in Chicago. He's a hot player right now.
Morris, the mini. 73-65. Edwards off the window. Didn't quite line that up, and Houston turns it over. They thought it was a kick ball. Clock winding down. Gets across the timeline. Morris beats the clock and hits.
The lack of offensive efficiency and having a team come and punch you in the face and extend their defense out, that offensive inefficiency has affected the defense for sure.
Morris hits the three to close the first half on their roster.
With the catch-and-shoot player, there's not a lot of them like they used to.
Oh, Edwards! There's a trampoline under the hoop.
And just sliding along the baseline that time. Good find by Monte right there.
Reeves gets it back from Hayes. The pull-up, short. No one around for the rebound for Minnesota. Cam Reddish off the mark. Davis has it stolen by Morris.
I'm really surprised that Ant's still in the game right now.
Throws it out. Extra pass. Morris for three. Morris, pull up from long range, rattles it in.
Big. It was a very, very interesting conversation they had. JJ's so good, too, by the way, because he's got a wealth of basketball knowledge, but he really watches and studies the game. And
Vogel said he's not given enough credit to for what he's doing defensively.
Yeah.
Nas Reed hits the tray.
He turned over a bunch in that game as well. Colored the game, so... What a block by Monte Morris early.
And then look at Devin Booker's stat line.
Exactly right.
Monte Morris goes mid-range over Thomas. Morris finding the cutting J-Mac for two. Inside, Garza, the finish. 2-on-1. Beal can't get the dunk. 5 seconds. Morris, left hand, it drops. Missed dunk by Bradley Beal. Monte Morris hitting the accelerator, the lefty lay, and the Wolves.
This is interesting because Towns was hurt. We didn't see Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns with the 3 guards.
Morris rattles that one in.
Jackson will blast his way down the lane. Picked up by Kyle Anderson. And back out it goes for Monte Morris, a 5-year nugget. Now a Wolf, and he sails in.
There's Monte Morris, the former Denver Nugget, with a fortuitous roll.
And then, boy, they are blitzing every time he touches the ball. Towns, Morris, corner, McDaniels, and back on top. Setting up for a 20-footer, which is down the hatch.
I think for the Denver Nuggets, this is an easy throwaway game, right? There's some film that you might want to check out, but ultimately, what you're seeing is a complete dismantling.